But this thing still work? Hey, I'm Ross. This is Arturus Fan Club. I'm back. We don't have to talk about that though. The Chicago Bulls won a game tonight. We should just jump right into it and talk about your Eastern Conference leading Chicago Bulls, our beloved Chicago Bulls, as they enter the NBA All-Star break atop the Eastern Conference on a 5-game winning streak, and with their All-Star starter, their star, DeMar DeRozan, on a 7-game streak of scoring at least 35 points with at least 50% from the field, which is an NBA record. He broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of 6 straight games doing that. There's also some news about the Chicago Bulls signing a free agent during the game tonight. A lot to get to. First off, let's just kind of take a step back and take a look at the bigger picture here. It is the ceremonial halfway point of the season. Technically, we're further than halfway through the season here, but the All-Star break is the breaking point for all teams to get some rest, to get some recovery. Could not come at a better time for the Bulls, who are currently dealing with a billion injuries up and down the rotation, from starters to key bench pieces. Plenty of players are hurt right now, and we are hoping that they get well soon. Zach LaVine being one of them. We got good news. Zach LaVine's knee has been approved by doctors to be played upon. It sounds like things are good. He had some fluid drained from the knee. They gave him some lubricant, so nice, go Zach. But it sounds like he's good to resume basketball activities for this weekend, when he will be joining his teammate DeMar DeRozan in Cleveland for the NBA All-Star Game. DeMar, what can you say? Like, what more can you say about this man? In the incredible, otherworldly season that he is having right now. It is just a sight to behold for Bulls fans. You know, we came into this season feeling good about our team, feeling confident about our team. Obviously, AK and Mark Eversley revamped the entire roster. High expectations compared to last season, at least. But I don't think any of us really could have predicted just how incredible DeMar DeRozan has been this season. I mean, we are talking, in my personal opinion, a top 5 player in the league. He has been playing at an amazing level. Specifically, you know, in the months of January and February, when Zach LaVine was missing time with injuries, Lonzo Ball is missing time with injuries. We had Javonte Green, who was out for a significant time. Alex Caruso's been out for a significant time. Now we're looking at maybe, possibly after this All-Star break, starting to get some of these guys back from injury. Even Patrick Williams is on, I don't want to say I don't know what track he's on necessarily. I don't want to put any timelines on things for people to start saying, you said he'd be back by this time. But it sounds very promising that we should have most, if not all, of these guys back before the playoffs. And at the very least, you know, if we make a long playoff push, if we make a run, you know, second round, whatever. I'm thinking mid to late March, if I'm being optimistic. But even then, you know, like, that could just be realistic. We hear Alex Caruso is 7 to 10 days away from dribbling and running, I think that's what I heard. Dribbling for sure. Dribbling and shooting, I think, is what it was. He can run. He hurt his wrist. He's fine. So Alex Caruso could be back sooner than maybe we had anticipated. Lonzo Ball still on that 6 to 8 week timeline, but that timeline was always going to be mid to late March. Patrick Williams, once again, we're talking potentially, you know, into April, but things are feeling good and positive this week. The vibes have been much improved over some of the vibes from early February and late January. Things got a little shaky there for a minute. We were concerned that the Bulls would fall further down into the Eastern Conference standings than they ended up falling. I think the furthest we got was 3, I think, maybe 4 at worst, but you know, we've been hovering right around 2 and 3, and now we're back up to 1 again. The East is very tight this season, as you guys know. But all of that said, you know, the expectations coming into the season versus where we're at right now, just they feel worlds apart. And I think as the season has gone along, we've had to alter our expectations a little bit, right? Our expectations have gotten higher. The bar has gotten higher. We expect more from this team. And that's very good. That's a good thing, because we are already so shorthanded. Just looking at what they've been able to accomplish despite the injuries, despite health and safety protocols, it's incredible. And it speaks to Billy Donovan, the coaching that he's been doing, his entire coaching staff. It speaks to guys like Ayo Dosunmu, who is ahead of schedule, who's playing like an NBA veteran, who's starting games regularly and looking like he belongs. To Kobe White, who's made strides as a ball handler, who's made strides as a passer, who looks decisive with the ball in his hands, who's attacking closeouts, even playing some good defense off ball sometimes. I mean, these are incredibly positive things to take away from this point of the season. And, we had the trade deadline last week. There were thoughts, rumors, feelings, vibes that Kobe could be traded. I even got in on some of the speculation, which trade deadline speculation is always kind of a crapshoot. We really can't get into the minds of these executives and GMs as much as I wish we could try. I did shake AK's hand on Saturday. That has not given me any special powers yet, as far as I can tell, but I'll check back with you guys if that changes. But so far, so good this season. I feel really great about where we're at as a team. I understand some people were a little disappointed that no moves were made at the trade deadline, but that brings us to today, where during the Bulls win over the Kings tonight, it was announced that Tristan Thompson will be bought out by the Pacers, and once that is done, he will join the Chicago Bulls. Tristan Thompson, not the same Tristan Thompson that you guys might remember from his Cleveland years, not the guy that would be, a starting center in the middle of the floor, not that kind of guy at this point in his career, unfortunately, but size was an issue. Rebounding has been an issue. We are going to get a guy who is a proven rebounder, has experience as a rim protector. Wouldn't expect him to get a whole lot of blocks, but if he does, that would be fantastic. For the most part, looking for a big body off the bench to put in the center of the floor and do kind of what we've been asking Vooch to do in some respects, disrupting those passing lanes, setting good screens, and getting boards are all very positive things that we can get from Tristan Thompson here on out through the rest of the season. A player will need to be cut to bring Tristan Thompson onto the team. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. You should if you don't. At Arturus Fan Club, there's a guy that I have in mind. At Thomas, perhaps. Maybe, we'll see. We'll have Zach back after the All-Star break, it sounds like. So our guard depth should hopefully be replenished soon enough. But just wanted to get out there and get another video up. I know it's been a long time. I wanted to give a shout out to DeMar DeRozan for making NBA history tonight. Just an incredible player. At the top of his game right now, having the best season of his career at the age of 32, man. I mean, that's just incredible, and he deserves a ton of respect. I do think, in my biased opinion, as you guys know, I'm quite biased, and I understand that, but he should be very firmly in the MVP conversation. In my heart, he's number one. I think he should win it, but we'll see how the rest of the season shakes out. Hopefully, this is not the last time you hear from me for a minute. I'm going to try to work out a new schedule, going to try to figure out another way to bring you guys content without overworking myself. I'm all moved in. I am living in Michigan, and life is good. But thank you guys for being a part of it. I really appreciate all of the well wishes for my birthday. I appreciate, hey man, I got cooked in the quote tweets. I met Tony Kukoc. It fucking happens. I had fun. It was a great time. I appreciate the support for that. Just a ton of fun this season, guys. Things have been crazier than we could have ever expected, and I'm just really excited to be here, experiencing it with all of Bulls Nation. It's a lot of fun to watch this team this season. My cat is using the litter box really loudly. Not sure if you can hear that, but I think this is a good time to call it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will talk very soon.